Live from Southwest Florida's morning news source. This is Fox 4 News Rising.
Well, whether it's a puppy or a full-grown dog that doesn't quite have manners yet, Patrick Logue from Barkbusters can help. They come into your house, in your element and environment, and train your dog with whatever issues you're having. And Jake here obviously has mastered the art of just being chill.
He is, I think he's part pig. He's such a ham on TV.
He is quite the ham.
Right. But the important thing is whether or not we have a puppy coming in or an old dog is that we need to understand that, well, we as people are not really people from a dog's perspective. It's not like dogs understand the difference between mammals. They probably understand that we're tall, funny-looking dogs. And in a lot of instances, if we're not communicating with them in a way that they understand, whatever it is that we're trying to teach them isn't going to get through. Again, if I were to sit here and tell you the winning lottery numbers, but I only spoke Japanese and you didn't speak any Japanese,
not going to help me.
It wouldn't do you any good. So what we do is we come to the client's house, we back everything up with a written lifetime guarantee that's valid anywhere in the world where there's a Barkbuster trainer, and we talk to our clients and teach them how to talk dog, so that way they can start having a good, meaningful relationship via great communication with their dog.
And it's all in the voice tone and your posturing and everything like that.
Right, absolutely. Dogs only have their body language and voice tones to communicate. And if you, for whatever reason, don't believe that, head on out to any dog park and see how dogs play with one another. Dogs are always kind of jumping up or going underneath, ears are perking up, tails perking up, or going down and things like that. Those are all signs of communicating, signs of dominance and signs of submission, so that way the dogs are basically figuring out who's in charge of the pack.
Makes a lot of sense. And Barkbusters has so much information. They are a worldwide company. Right now we're running out of time, so we're going to get to their website, barkbusters.com, or 1-877-500-2275. Patrick and Jake will be back in our 8 o'clock hour. We'll get some more tips and also a warning on some doggy toys that are out there we're going to let you know about. Patrick, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Live from Southwest Florida's morning news source. This is Fox 4 News Rising.
Well, if you want man's best friend to really be like you and sit up on the couch all nice and pretty, Patrick Logue can help. He goes into your house with Barkbusters and teaches your dog really to do what you want it to do. You work with different owners in different situations.
Different owners, different situations. Something that I want to point out prior to this shot, Jake was invited up. What we need to understand is when dogs jump up, it's an expression of dominance. And that's all it is. So whether it be a Great Dane jumping up on somebody or a little Maltese jumping up on somebody, it is still an expression of dominance. And for some people, that's okay. And for some dogs, that's okay. But if these expressions of dominance, like jumping up or excessive barking or sitting way up high on the top of your sofa, if all these things start to relate to other behavioral issues like pulling on leash, toileting in the house, not coming when called, these other things that owners tend to dislike about their dogs, well, then you might have a little behavioral issue, and you should talk to your vet about who they recommend for training.
That's always a good option. And we're working on a story here about unsafe toys for dogs and pets, and you actually have some good advice for us.
Some great advice. The best thing to do is, hands down, you and your vet make the best team for your dog's health and well-being. Speak with your vet about what toys might be coming on the market, what toys are off of the market, and things like that. Yogurt and peanut butter are always great things to give a dog.
Really? Did not know that.
The plain vanilla yogurt, again, speak with your vet about doing anything dietary with your dog, but generally vanilla yogurt has good bacteria for their stomach. Ice cubes. Dogs tend to like ice cubes, particularly puppies if they're chewing, if they're losing their teeth. Do not take any types of fabrics or cloth and then soak it and freeze it, because a dog might shred it apart and then swallow it, and then you'll have some stuff on the back end you'll have to deal with.
That's not very good. And whether it's a puppy or an old dog, Patrick Logue can teach them all sorts of new tricks. To get in touch with Patrick or check out more of what Barkbusters is all about, check out their website, barkbusters.com, or give them a buzz, 1-877-500-2275. 2275. And Jake is like right on cue, and he's looking at me. Very good. Patrick, Jake, thanks so much for stopping by.